Why are the most educated of Americans voting for Kamala Harris? In states like Vermont, Massachusetts, and other areas in the Northeast, including the intellectual strongholds in the West Coast, voters are overwhelmingly Democratic. Additionally, most university students lean Democrat, especially at the prestigious schools like Harvard and MIT. There's a reason for this. Well, two main reasons, maybe three. One is gender differences in education and intelligence. Most Democratic voters are female, and women tend to outperform men in education. They graduate high school at higher rates, have more PhDs, and there are more female medical students than male. One potential reason is that women have more blood flow to the hippocampus, which is the memory and emotional center of the brain. This makes it easier to remember things of emotional significance. For this reason, women have often a better memory, but also struggle with regulating negative emotions, which could be managed through meditation, which strengthens the prefrontal cortex. Also, women tend to be more egalitarian, meaning they often tend to reject hierarchies and support the distribution of resources equally, which is more aligned with the values of the Democratic Party. So, now for the next reason. A second reason that more educated individuals support Harris may be rooted in high expectations placed on them in childhood. Victims of trauma aren't limited to those who experience war or abuse. Many students entering medical school or universities like Harvard have faced strict parental expectations, receiving love only when performing well. Internally, many high achievers feel unworthy or unloved for who they actually are. Maybe they weren't praised for being sensitive and caring, and only for rejecting those values to become money-making machines. They either became workhorses for a capitalist system or spent significant resources on an art degree while feeling the full force of family shame. Feeling unworthy of unconditional love, these educated voters may support someone like Harris as a way of challenging a system they feel trapped in, which leads us to reason number three: climate change and desire for war. Fear of climate change is another factor. By the way, did you know that Russia invaded Ukraine 3 days after Kamala Harris visited Europe to negotiate a deterrence against Putin? Democrats don't care that her administration could not prevent two major wars. Many neoconservatives and war supporters in the US and Europe support Harris over Trump. Why are war hawks supporting the Democrats? Dick Cheney, known for his hawkish views and lying about weapons of mass destruction to invade Iraq, has endorsed Harris. The intellectual elites may unconsciously want World War to reduce the population, mitigating climate change impacts and relieving societal pressures. These educated Kamala supporters may subconsciously welcome such outcomes as a way to escape the professional burdens and childhood pressures, a way to finally check out from the capitalistic loop of endless servitude. They were never able to tell their parents no in their childhood, and they can't do it now. They are stuck feeling like slaves and cannot say no in adulthood. What better way to end this pattern than the destruction of literally everything? So the smartest people are voting for Kamala Harris because of concerns over climate change, childhood trauma, and intellectual pressures to be perfect. And you might say, Alex, smart people are voting for Kamala because they don't want to vote for a bigoted, sexist, racist, convicted criminal. And what I'll say to that is, would any Democrat vote for Trump if they knew it would stop World War III? The answer will almost never be yes. A little bonus statement. Intelligence does not mean you are morally correct. The Germans during World War II were some of the most intelligent and educated. Unfortunately, education does not stop atrocities. Ami Horowitz did a social experiment where he interviewed college students at the University of San Francisco, asking if they would donate to an organization that would bomb Jewish schools and buses in the United States, not in Israel, in the United States. 50% donated money on the spot and thanked him for the opportunity. These were not neo Nazis, these were educated Democrats who donated.